This year, 2 Labour councillors from Greenwich were reported saying they would not fight the next election, both citing bullying as one of the reasons. The local Labour Party says it doesn't recognise these accounts. Andrew Cryan from London's Sunday Politics show has been looking into the claims about the council's leader, Chris Roberts.
This is the leader of Greenwich Council, Councillor Chris Roberts, speaking on the BBC in October 2010. Since the beginning of last year, he and his administration have been publicly accused of bullying. In March and again in October, councillors from his party announced that they're stepping down, both citing bullying as one of the reasons. At the time, the Labour chief whip on the council said that he was not aware of any descriptions of a bullying culture. Also in October, this voicemail message left by Chris Roberts on another councillor's voicemail appeared in the local paper.
Get that through your thick skull, John. We are not deferring decisions. Get that through your thick skull, John.
Councillor Roberts apologised the same day and subsequently. In October, we asked the council for details of any complaints made against Chris Roberts in the last decade. They came back with details of only 2. One was about the voicemail played earlier, and another which was never upheld. But the BBC then discovered that there have been other complaints which the council did not tell us about. This is Barbara Clark. She worked as a cleaner in Greenwich Council. She died last year. Her son says she told him her version of what happened one day when she went into Councillor Roberts' office.
He just went berserk, just went in a tantrum and just threw the bunch of keys at my mum. And the keys was almost going for her face, and she put her hands up like that to protect herself, and the keys just smashed on her wrist.
And what happened to her wrist?
It was sprained and bruised.
Mrs Clark entered a complaint and the council opted for an informal resolution. They say that during 3 meetings with the council's chief executive, Mrs Clark changed her story and that she had left her keys in Chris Roberts' office. He returned them by tossing them over the balcony for her. She caught them and Mr Roberts returned to his office, after which she overbalanced. We asked Chris Roberts for an interview, but he declined. He gave us this statement.
The incidents are either several years old or are the subject of ongoing internal inquiries within the machinery of the Labour Party. I am bound by principles of confidentiality. Where the language I have used has been inappropriate, I have apologised to those concerned. However, I categorically reject the statement made by Mr Clark, which does not accord with the version of events related to me by his mother.
Andrew Cryan reporting there. Now, here's Wendy.